guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome, welcome, and welcome. You guys, I'm back again with another one, and I know this is a very much done video, but I thought, you know what, let me also do it and answer my questions, and I'm sure you guys would like to know. I hope you guys are good with this pandemic going on, without further ado, guys, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first one says your first boyfriend. I started dating when I was 12, but not really serious. So it was my first boyfriend was in grade 6 basically, and we dated for like a year. But my first serious relationship was when I was in grade 10, and I dated the guy for almost 4 years, if not 3 years. So yeah, those two I consider my first boyfriend, like serious relationship, like where I was like, you know what, the one guy even met my family, the 4-year guy met my mom, my grandmother, my grandpa, everyone. So it was serious. So my first time failing, I think everyone has those times where they failed, but the first time I failed and I felt it was when I was in grade 11. It was a maths paper, and I was going through a lot that night because something had happened with the boyfriend. So and it was geometry, you guys, like geometry was hard. So I basically failed that test. I think I got 29%. Yeah, and my teacher literally called me in and was like, what's going on, because you never fail. It was just a big story, and I just couldn't explain, but I just told her, man, I don't understand this work. So yeah, that was that. Your first time being troubled. It was now in university, and it was bad, you guys. It was bad because I really liked the guy. Well, firstly, it was in 2018 and again in 2019. I got dribbled bad, but the one that hurt was the 2019 one, because I actually liked the person, and he led me on. Let's just put it there. He led me on, and we met at a campus party, house party, but I don't go to anymore. We met there, and yeah, it was fine at first, and I didn't really want to go for him, but I went for him. But anyway, you guys, this is story time for next time, but let me just cut it short. So we met, and then he had a girlfriend, and when he had a girlfriend, well, he told me, like, I asked him like, do you have a girlfriend? He's like, yes, I have a girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, I'm single, that's fine. Anyway, we were not anything at that time. So but he was like, no, I'll leave my girlfriend for you. Baby girl, right here. I believed it, you guys. Like, I can't believe I believed that. And he didn't leave his girlfriend, and I had to find out later on that baby boy is playing with me. So yeah, that really hurt. Like, my friends had to pull a lot of lunch dates for me to be fine. I think I went on like 2 lunch dates with my friends, and I was fine after that. Drank a lot of wine. So my first time flying was in 2019. I went to Cape Town with my friends. So one of my friends had a 21st birthday, and we flew to Cape Town. My first love was the one from grade 10. But he hurt me so bad. It like hurt that I'm not sure like if he was my first love. So I don't know, what is your first love? Your first love, is it someone who you live on and be happy with? Or okay, your first love, just to first love. My first love was when I was 16. Yeah, and that's that. First time getting in trouble with your parents. I was never a troublesome child, so I don't think I have times, but I remember, I think I was in grade 3. I played netball, so I would come back maybe around four because we were still youngins, and 4 o'clock is the time to come back. So I loved going to my friend's place, and she lived about maybe 10-15 minutes away. So I went there, I got off there, and we sat, we chilled, we made food. Everything was nice, guys. And now I'm like, okay, it's time to go home. It's getting dark. I start walking home. Yo, I see my mom and my aunt. Okay, like my mom's friend, which was like a very close friend. Yo, guys. And they were so mad. They were so mad. And I laughed. I was like, why you guys? I laughed. I laughed. And then I'm like, why are you guys so angry? Why do you guys look so angry? Yo. And they pinched me, guys. She pinched me. Let me show you where she pinched me. I don't know if you can. Oh, here. She pinched me. Like, pinched me. And I was crying. Like, I cried. Like, I can't believe this mark is still here. So she pinched me. And then after that, I never went to anyone's house. Like, I came back straight. Like, I came back home every time after school, after netball. First ever date. My first ever date, guys, was this year. My first ever proper date, like proper date, where someone literally asked me to go on a date, picked me up, and he paid for everything. And it's my current boyfriend right now. So, hey, the guy did well. He did well. So, yeah. That's my first ever date. He really did well, you guys. Like, magnificent. First time partying, I would say, was in 2018. That's the first time, like, I went hard, guys. Yeah. Guys, that night, yo, I remember I even had netball the next day. So mind you, baby girl, yeah, you go in with that thing of, I'm just gonna drink one drink, and that's all. It got lit. And after it got lit, Russian Bear was what made everything go wrong, you guys. So I got back at 4 a.m. and we were leaving for netball at 4 a.m. So mind you, I had to brush my teeth, bath quickly. That time I was still hanging. I don't think I played that day. Like, I'm so embarrassed of that day, you guys. That's a story that, like, I've been through the most, but I can jump easy, The first time getting paid. My first time getting paid, I think, was last year when I went for coaching. It wasn't really coaching, but I was the manager of the hockey. So yeah, provincial hockey. I was the manager of the provincial hockey. First cooking experience. My first cooking experience, I remember having some pear put to you guys. It was so bad. I put in a lot of water. Like, those of you that know, more peggy put you like put in like half the water you'd put in if you peggy bab. Baby girl, I feel the part, and I'm like, peggy put today, peggy put. You guys, it went. I had to take a plastic bag and literally put in leput that was overflowing. So that was my first experience of pegging iput. But ipapa, it was easy, and roast chicken was my thing. First kiss. My first kiss was in grade 6. I was 12, and it was with the guy I was dating, and I remember it like it was yesterday. He had cold lips, you guys. That's why I remember, like, he had cold lips. And I always ask myself, I'm like, why does this guy have cold lips? So yeah, my first time getting my first YouTube paycheck was in January, because I started monetizing my channel in November. So that's when I made money throughout the festive season, and I got it January, which was a good thing. But now I don't think I'm gonna withdraw my YouTube money. I'm just gonna let it pile up until it makes thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and dollars. So yeah, I just know, because if you don't know, YouTube only pays you out money when it's like 1.5, so it's 1.5 monthly. So I kind of like want to use the money for something that I can see, something that's solid, you know. So that's why I'm just letting it pile up and pile up and pile up and pile up and pile up. And it's not a fixed amount. YouTube doesn't pay you a fixed amount, so it's not 1.5 every month, so it can fluctuate. I'll make a video about that. First heartbreak. My first heartbreak was the one in grade 11. Yes, my first love. Like, that broke me, you guys, because what happened was it was in February, right? So there were rumors that he was seeing this girl, and we were not in the same school, so there were rumors that he was seeing this girl and so on and so forth. But then I didn't believe the people, and he made me not believe the people. He was like, nah babe, you know, I wouldn't do that to you. Came August, because you know karma is a bitch. Came August, and he came out with everything. He was like, Palesa, you know, everyone was right. I was cheating on you. I just convinced you. Guys, would you be fine after you literally trusted someone and you guys went on being together and you were just looked at as Boo Boo the Fool? I was Boo Boo the Fool. So yeah, that hurt me. Like, that hurt me, but we're friends now because we were young back then, you know. We were young. I can't even read this. First time getting hit, you guys. I'm not gonna answer it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. First time working with a brand was in January. First time working with a brand was in January, and it was a university from Europe. And yeah, it was nice. They paid well, really well for the job that I did. They paid well. They really pay overseas, guys, for influencing work. They really pay. Okay, first friend in university was Dimakato, and we're still in the same class, but we're no longer friends. Like we're no longer tight, but we just mutual like that. So yeah, she was a nice person. Like, I'd say we got through first year together. Like, it was nice. Yeah, Dimakato. First fight. My first ever fight was in grade 6, and that was my first and my last fight. Because, okay, I'm lying, I actually fought this year at a club. Story for another time. But my first fight was when I was in grade 6, and it was for the guy. Basically, it was for the guy. Guys, I have so many story times. Like, this is also a story time. Like, it was for the guy, and there was this girl. She was pretending to be someone else, and she was just trying to break up my relationship by acting as if it was someone else. And then we caught her. We caught on that it was her who was busy spreading all the lies and all that. And I'm like, I'm a muru. Came after school, we went to the rugby field, and then after that, she's like, oh, you're not gonna hit me, you're not gonna hit. I hit her like with the slap, and that's where the fight started. Baby girl comes with the brick. Guys, does that stop me? Because I went to her, seeing her, she's coming with the brick, and then people just stopped me, and then that was that. And I was a prefect, you guys, mind you, I was a prefect in primary. You know, everyone knew me as this good child, man. I was this good child, but alright, yeah. So guys, that's it for me for today. Something really bad happened. Guys, I'm in trouble right now because I broke my mom's window in her room. The window, you see, the window that protects you from the cold and everything, it's broken. It's broken, and it's winter now. Like, you guys, now she has to spend money. Like, guys, Vele, what happened? I was trying to close it. Then when I tried to close it, it just went. So yeah, now I'm gonna ask my grandfather to help me fix it, because she's gonna get you and be like, yeah, you broke my window. But anyway, you guys, bye.